Welcome to IJDM. This is going to be a game review of 8-Bit Guy's Attack of the Petscii Robots, complete with dove sounds in the background. Yes. We're going to take a quick look, and I finally figured out the first level. It only took me about 15 tries, but very well orchestrated, very frustrating, but maybe in a good way. I'm not really sure. So we could wait for this to load, but I think we need to, just because it kind of gives you the effect of different things. But I think what I'm going to do is go to there's a little setting here on the emulator I use called warp mode, and we'll just, there we go. All right. So I wasn't sure about the robot eyes. My first thing. Oh wait, I got another thing I could adjust here and change. Let's just say no joysticks at all. We're using the keyboard. Okay, there we go. We have control now. I'm a little confused by the difficulty. I get it, but like, is that easy and that's hard? And then this is that easy or medium, or is that easy or medium? I'm a little confused on the different things. I mean, I can definitely tell that robot's mad, and that's going to be hard mode. But I mean, these other two, I'm like, well, the eyebrows, maybe make the eyes a little bigger each time. I don't know. And just like, well, what? Okay, well, I guess I'm in easy mode. Maybe it starts in easy mode. We're gonna go with that. And you can select your maps here: headquarters, the village, the islands, downtown, Pine University, more islands, Robot Hotel, Force Moon, and back to Research Lab. And that's the one we're gonna just go through real quick today, because it's the only one I've figured out so far. And yeah, this if you're playing this on a original Commodore PET, wow. I mean, I couldn't imagine. I mean, I know what games were back in the early '80s. I have quite a few of them. And like, wow. I mean, I'm not blowing any smoke up of anybody's, you know what. It is truly amazing. So the game starts, and your controls are simple. You hit Z to search. And I have to say, wow, again. I mean, one of my favorite Commodore 64 games was Impossible Mission. And this just has that element of it. With the robots and the technical side of it, it has it. It's, the only difference is it's top down, and that is fine. So one of the things you want to do, and I'm not going to really do this as a walkthrough per se, I'm going to skip certain sections, but one of the things you want to do, I'm just using the cursor keys on the keyboard to navigate around, up, down, left, right. Works absolutely perfect. And you want to explore around the wilderness, because it will make a difference. When you think you're at the end, instead of just going in the building, you do want to actually explore around this map and the world that you're in, and do a few different things. And I don't want to give it, because I feel like I'm giving away the end of the story if I give away too much. So basically, you find your way. I would start with, obviously searching, finding your pistol on the thing to get you started, and take care of the robots on the outside. And there is stuff you need to search on the outside. There is things you need to find. And I'm not going to tell you where they're all hidden, because that wouldn't be any fun. And there are certain things you would search and not search that do matter. Like, for instance, these air conditioner units, or air units, or air handlers. I'm not really sure what they exactly. I think they're air conditioners, but just a clue. It does take like 7 or 8. I think it's 7 shots to kill the robot. I did figure, like, oh wow, I can fire through the fence instead of putting my life in risk here, and I didn't lose any health on that. But eventually, you want to find your way inside the building, and oh, I thought I was there, but there's an entrance. And we go in, and nice effect of Star Trek-y double door slider open. That is just awesome. And the first thing you want to do is, search the desk. And some of the clues he gave away, the key cards are definitely key. So we're going to skip forward a little bit, and I'm going to go to this one. And yeah, there's the music. The music is very cool. And the objective of this game, and we're just going to mute the sound just because it's going to be hard to hear me if the sound's on too. But you want to make sure you get all those robots in there. You lost these. You go around, and the coolest thing, the feature on this, I mean, just this, the search is so reminiscent of Impossible Mission. And being my favorite game, I waited for years for something to come out that was going to be similar to this. This is almost like Impossible Mission 3. The first game was its own thing, the second one was its own thing, and there was a third one, but that wasn't even close. And this game is just amazing. I mean, it's just, you hit your search thing, it's definitely got that element, and of course, Ultima, I think, was another one of the references on it. I mean, I'd love to talk with him just on how he thought about how he did all this, and it's just amazing, because this is something I could never personally do. I can do a small program and write it, but I mean, just to think all this stuff out. So we're going to move ahead, and your main thing is searching stuff. Oh, well, of course that's going to come back because that's a save state. I'm using this on an emulator. Please make sure you kill all the robots without killing yourself. And it is very easy to kill yourself, so I just got hit. I help them down a little bit. And kill the robots, and just go around and make sure that you've checked everything. And as you play it a few times, here's the interesting thing. You can play it once or twice, and then it's game over. Okay, there's no save state, there's no cheat or anything available at this point. There apparently was, but it was removed for copyright reasons. I totally understand why, but your main objective is to obviously go through and search these different things and get the key cards. I obviously can't go in there because I don't have that key card yet. Do I have a key card? Oh, yeah. So I would have to go into, I don't really want to give too much away, but I believe this area has one of the key cards. Yeah, okay. So we found that one. And there's little tricks that I watched the video, I didn't honestly understand about moving stuff around. Like, you can take certain things, like, I'll search this box first. It's okay, I found the key card. That's some type of scientific equipment. I did read the manual. Nothing found on that desk. Nothing found there. But you can take stuff and move it. It's a little cumbersome, but not too bad. I mean, it's just patience. In a lot of these older games, a lot of it was patience. I can't do that. So, you got to remember, with graphics and certain things were limited. So this is actually just absolutely freaking brilliant. I mean, when I first saw the previews, I was like, okay, this is very interesting. So what I'm trying to do now is move stuff in a row here, because I got this nasty robot here. So this is going to go like a little bridge. And he kind of showed it on one of his videos. So when I eventually unlock his door, I mean, whoa, oh, see, he's coming after me. I want to get him in the trash compactor because I don't believe any weapon could actually kill him. And I'm totally running around the building, and oh, there's robots everywhere. Okay, well, let me excuse the clicking. I do have my mechanical. I probably should have hooked up my more quiet one. Where he went? I'm sure he's lurking somewhere here. Let that crazy evil robot out, but well, he's not there anymore. So I guess I'm safe. And oh, there he is on the outside. The idea is I would want to get him inside the trash compactor. And, oh, no, I just died. So we'll just go back to one of my other snapshots, because I didn't want to make this video super long on it. It took me about 18 minutes. And we'll kill the sound. Maybe not. There we go. Kill the sound. And as you can see, I got that robot. And what I did, I chased him out, and there, and got him into this trash compactor thing. I love the reference there on You've Been Terminated. And then from there, I mean, I searched all these crates and stuff. There's nothing left in them. You can't search them again, I guess. And then it tells you which pad you can use, and I guess different pads unlock for different levels, but this basically tells you you're clear on the level. So you just step on there and, oh crap, did I just die? What the hell? That kind of got me until I hit the space key, or let's see, the enter key. Then it says, you win. And yes, on this particular game, I did find all the stuff. It took me about 20 minutes, but this is after, granted, 10 tries. And doing the save state, because I was making mistakes all over the place, and I just couldn't start from the beginning again. It was one of those things when you hit a certain age, you're like, I don't want to start from the beginning again and have this take days and days and days. So I did make it to the end and won the level. And you know what? This game is totally awesome. I give it absolutely 2 thumbs, and if not 3 thumbs, if I had an extra one, we'll give it 2 thumbs and 2 big toes up, because this is just awesome. I mean, it's well made. I actually want to get the, and I probably have it with the Vice thing I use, is get the actual pet emulator and actually play it on that as well in the true green screen it was originally designed in. But this was definitely a fun game to play. My only 2 caveats was that whole game over thing, and then the restarting thing. I wish it was kind of like a save state, or I just wish it was a cheat, but that's part of the fun of discovering these games. And then the other issue I had was with the load on some of these emulators. It automatically loads this advanced. If you look at the graphics, I cannot figure out how to do it. If somebody knows, let me know. On the C64 Vice emulator, I have no idea when you load the actual program, and I'll have to reload the whole thing. And, well, we can hit warp mode. So we'll go to, wait a minute. This is when I first loaded it. Let's just do this from scratch. And we will, I've got to reset the machine just to make sure it's a clean boot. And then we will go ahead and do, and you can do the load command on there too, but just for time's sake, we're just going to do it in a quick menu. And we're just going to go into warp mode. There it is. Okay, well, here's the thing. You can't get into the actual other graphics mode. I haven't figured out if anybody knows how to do this. And this is the one with the advanced graphics, so it's just one of those weird things that I love. The advanced graphics was, once in a while I'd like to play it with the other original ones that were designed for the Pet or the VIC-20. But overall, I gotta say, this game is so well made, so well done. Just, I mean, I can't say enough about it. I mean, I've waited, basically, I played Impossible Mission back in my youth, and the first time probably in 84 or 85, and the second one came out, it was okay. And then eventually they came out with a third one for Amiga. I got the Amiga emulator, played it. I'm like, this isn't the same game. But this really is reminiscent of that, and then it has almost a few other elements into it, which makes it totally interesting. So we'll stick with the original rating, and that is it for now. Be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you next time.